wrong, this video is more about the journey of the side hustles and the businesses and basically what you're going to experience. Trust me, if you ain't already, you will be experiencing this. And it's them friends what will happily put your idea down, but they'll never beat your idea up. Yeah, you know what I'm on about. So, how do I put it? Don't get me wrong, if you're like me, you have the big dreams. Buying lots of property, buying land, getting properties like caravans and that, renting them out, making a nice big profit. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all want to do it. That's really the goal at the end, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, to own a nice bit of property and stuff like that. But obviously they're your goals, and obviously you have little milestones on your ways, like the side hustles, small businesses, etc. But you always have them friends what will just tear everything down. Like the side business I do, the amount of people at the start was like, too many people do it, ain't worth your time, blah blah blah. So far, touch wood, every week we're getting some sort of orders coming. Don't get me wrong, they're not life-changing money in it at the minute, but they're still orders. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, if I didn't do it, we wouldn't be having that bit of money coming in. Amount of people put betting down, putting trading down, like people that do, or people are searching for these sort of videos, you'll see the majority of people say trading. Maybe not so much say day trading, but still, some say day trading, some say long-term investments. They're still on the trading platform. You talk to people at work or your friend around the corner and they're like, don't do it, it's all a scam, blah blah blah. But then you think to yourself, like, what are you doing? Like, what are they doing to achieve their goal? Because 90% of them are doing nothing, literally nothing. They go home after their 9 to 5, whatever hours they do, maybe throwing a bit of overtime for that extra 20 quid or whatever, and then they'll go home, sit down on their phone, watch a bit of TV, whatever, but they're not being productive at all. If you're anything like me, you'll come home straight away, you're trying to push your product out there, or you're trying to come up with that new idea. You want to be, you're finding extra side hustles, what could have led you to this video. You're finding more stuff to motivate you if you ain't already motivated enough. Like I said, there's so many things out there. Like, a lot of the problem is, like, same problem what you probably have, is the money to the side to invest in it. And this is the thing, like, you've got to start small. You have, like I said, with betting, I started with betting, doing about fiver a week, whatever, and then obviously you can progress. You don't have to do a fiver, whatever you can afford to lose. Do you know what I mean? But trading, that's one of the things that you can put little money into, and over time it should benefit you. Starting a small business, it all depends obviously on what small business you're trying to start, or you're starting, but like, that don't have to cost a lot of money. A lot of it could be word of mouth, but like I said, these friends we'll go back to want to act like they support you when they don't share anything, they don't like anything. That's not supporting you. Do you know what I mean? Like, at least if they're sharing and liking, they're showing some sort of interest in it. But a lot of them will keep an eye on you, but they won't support you. So they want to see you benefit, and they like, or they I'm not saying they want to see you, but if you start benefiting, they'll start knocking. Does that make sense? So you want to keep your wits about who's actually supporting you and who's just there for the ride to see if you achieve what you want to achieve. At the end of the day, look how many brands of Hoovers there are out there. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, it don't matter what you're trying to achieve, people will put you down saying, like, there's too many of them out there, like, it ain't worth it. But it is. Like, you just need to get your foot in that door, and as soon as you start, you'll be alright. You've just got to enjoy the process, let it happen. Don't try to force it too much. Obviously try to push the product, whatever, but don't be like constantly shoving it down your friend's throat or whatever, because then that will not make them interested or whatever. Like I said, a small product, it is word of mouth. You don't have to mention it every time you meet them, but obviously keep reminding of them every other time you meet them, or every say you meet them every week, once a month remind them. Do you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that, because it is word of mouth when you're starting. Obviously the ads and that, I'll do a video on them soon, I ain't pumped in loads of money, but they're not that beneficial at the minute, I ain't gonna lie to you. So there's lots of things that I'm still learning, and obviously that's the whole point of this channel, for you to follow what I do and you pick up on my mistakes and the things that help out a lot. But don't let people put you down, because you're gonna get it. You're gonna get people telling you all the time that ain't worth it, I wouldn't bother. Look, at the end of the day, if you try and you fail, at least you tried. You with me? If you didn't try, you'd never know. Like, you'd be sitting there thinking, that product could have made it. That side hustle could have made me an extra 200 this week, what I need. Like, just focus on you, focus on your plan, and then keep wits about the people what are in your so-called circle or whatever. Because then if you are successful, see who was actually there from the start and not just coming in towards the end. That's what I'm going to say on the topic, really. I could go really deep into it. Like I said, with the people putting you down and that, it's one of the things you've got to get used to it. Just shut it all out, focus on you. You've got a strong mindset if you're already doing the small business and that. Keep your mindset happy, like, keep focused on it, and you'll be sweet. Like, don't worry about it. You've got this.